Hello everyone, my name is Ray, and today we're here to play some more Tales of Berseria. This is part number 48. For today's episode, we're going to go into the expedition, because that's what we do, baby. 2 wins and a loss of ticket, 7 wine, 1 brukit, fish fin, sure. What did I say I was going to do next time? Sure. I don't remember what I said we were going to do. But we're supposed to go to Titania, though, right? Yeah, we go. Yo, it's the Toidles. Yeah, that's how we ended off last episode, because Toidles had a letter, I was going to say message, for Eisenboy. Flowers sell really well these days, especially princessias, because, well, they're placed on graves. I know. Lots of people are losing loved ones. Right. I only hope that some nice flowers can help soothe the spirits of the lost. No. Some of those things are fiends, damn it. They will help nothing. I mean, technically, they will. Never mind. I'm not going to go there. Let's go back to Titania. Look at you. Nondescript. Well, he looks exactly like that. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Wow. 2 hiccups in a row. That doesn't happen to me often, and it hurts. Like a lot. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Did I? Okay. I thought I saw an item on that ship. I was like, wait, what? Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Hope everything's alright. Good to go, baby. Let's see. If we can... Benwick! Hi, you're all back safe and sound. I knew Velvet would come out on top. What did we do? What the hell happened in the last episode for him to say that? I mean, I know we kind of went after that dragon, but
the dragon was a bit much to take on, even for the Reaper. You should get some rest.
We all should.
I guess that's what he was talking about. I don't know. Well, he wasn't there, so.
Ship for our next departure.
All right, you go do that. Laphicet, you should get some rest too.
I'm fine. It's more important that I focus on finding an actual Therian this time. I'm going to take another try at sensing the Earth Pulse points.
Aww. He's so adorable.
You're as stubborn as ever, Fee.
I like how they're like, she's still like, in so many ways, a bitch, some people would say, but I mean, she very clearly has grown quite attached to Fee, as she calls him now. We're supposed to rest for a while. What? Eleanor. When Malachim are tainted by human-generated malevolence, they are transformed into dragons. The exorcists use Malachim. How could they be unaware of such a thing? If Lord Artorias knows, why would he keep it a secret? You're looking for Laphicet? I saw him heading down to the lower cells earlier. This time I got a little shut-eye too. Bienfu, give me the usual lullaby suite so I can sleep like a babe. Bien! Do I have to sing for 3 hours straight every night? Yeah, that's what it... Okay. You ought to listen to the skipper and rest up. Don't worry, we'll take care of the ship. Yo, I told him to rest. Oh, by the way, she got a new outfit. The swimwear. It actually doesn't look that bad on her. And I was actually so relieved to find out that it wasn't like some like skimpy ass string bikini. But yeah, Geoboard, we can get new things for that later on, and we will. Eventually. Yo, when the hell was the last time we came this way? Have we ever come this way? I mean, because this is where Velvet came out, what is it? Up there, I guess we can't see it. But that tower, that's where she jumped down and busted up her arm, and what's-her-face gave her, her support, I guess? I don't know, we fought one wolf out here before. Why the hell does her arm... It doesn't matter. Go! Some of the stuff is actually kind of pointless to ride this thing around, but that's alright. Look at her hair flowing in the Weond. Yeah, like, what is it? A lot of games, when a girl gets a swimsuit, she's usually well endowed. She got big old titties and a big old booty, and usually when they have you may not be able to tell in her normal outfit, but when she has a when she puts on a swimsuit, it's usually like very, very much so more pronounced than it looks like it would be. And say what you will, it's actually really annoying. I don't really see the point in doing that. Why do they always have to have swimsuits? And why do they always have to be like that? Why can't she just... Like, this is perfect. Like, if you guys ever played Tales of Symphonia, Rain Sage, her swimsuit is basically like this, too. I don't know. It's just... It's good to be modded every once in a while.
Let me ask you something.
More complaining, is it?
Come on, don't be like that. Every time I turn around, Velvet or one of the pirates is telling me to go make some.
Bro, why do I
to some
feel like
island.
I have seen
I can
this
never get a break.
this particular
Isn't that just a
cutscene
sign they think you're a dependable
like
guy?
a lot?
Maybe, but I don't see them sending you off on errands. It's like they take one look at your face and decide to leave you alone.
I don't have a face.
Oh, right. Sorry. The slip of the tongue.
It's just
Maybe
a
you
saying,
just
bruh.
don't know how
It's
much
all
work
good.
I do around here. It's more than you think. Anything to do with iron, I do it. Making tools, repairing things. What do you take me for? Some kind of cheeky freeloader? I don't even have cheeks.
You're too funny. But doesn't it ever annoy you to have all these kids giving you orders?
It's kind of cool. I mean, these guys were actually
Entire life
bosses
thinking of
at one
nothing
point,
but forging swords.
and now they're just
Been
cooling
centuries
around
since
with us. It's kind of nifty. I
youngsters
like it.
them. They can be a hassle, but at least.
And
it's
you
a
notice his
hassle.
shoulders are kind of blushing there.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first. So I went along with whatever they asked. But I've been too nice, so they keep pushing work onto me. Maybe if I hadn't been so helpful, they would have stayed out of my face like they stay out of yours.
I don't have a face.
That's not the point. Aren't you even listening to what I'm saying here?
You need to make up your mind. You and I got on this ship alongside these people who are putting themselves.
You know, the one thing that I don't really get about this is how the hell does he see? I can accept Brooke from One Piece being able to eat and fart and all that other crap that they'd like to point out that he can do, but I mean, how does this guy
Yeah,
see?
Except I don't have a tail right now.
There they go. I don't have a face, so I don't have a... Where the hell did they... Okay, that's fine. Loppy said, I'm coming for you, buddy. You adorable little whatever you are. Moloch, there you go. I don't know why, because I keep wanting to call them Seraphim, because that's what they were called in Tales of Who Gives a Crap. So, that's just... I'm so used to that, and yes. I played Berseria through once, like I said. I wasn't too fond of the leveling mechanic, because if you're not fusing in that game, you ain't doing nothing worth mentioning. But I want to play through Berseria again. I think I mentioned this before. With the knowledge of how to actually level up, and then I could go through there and go through the secret dungeon, because I never actually finished off the secret dungeon. And with everything in here, like, a lot of what happens in that secret dungeon is tied up in this game. And it doesn't matter. I'm not going to get too much into it, because I'm not trying to spoil a whole bunch of crap. Golly, I need to stop yawning. I don't know the feldspar fragment. Yep, for the Devil Joe Empire. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I really don't. I'm not tired. But you don't just yawn when you're tired. Fun fact, you also yawn when your brain is kind of overheating from, thinking and doing a lot of crap.
Don't push yourself too hard now, Laphicet. You hear me?
I hear you. I just...
You just what? What the hell? I guess it's just another way to get down there. Do it, Laphicet. What the hell? How the hell is this resting? It says rest for a while. This doesn't point anything out. This isn't indicative of resting. How would you have known this without knowing where to go? Or just looking everywhere? Which is what I did the first time I got here.
I guess it's okay for me to tell you this. The majority of Malachim today have their consciousnesses sealed away to be used as mere tools for the exorcists. But originally, Malachim were beings who received prayers from people, and in return bestowed their blessings upon nature and mankind.
So you're saying that when humans pray to a Moloch, the Moloch receives great strength?
Yes, in general at least. Some Malachim, like me, buck the system and bring about misfortune rather than divine grace.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But
I don't know why I
Whoever
love the
prayed
way
to
he
me.
said that. That's
Maybe it
unfortunate.
didn't lead us to any Therians, Fee, but it's not like we came back empty-handed. We found orichalcum to use against Shigure, and we also learned we can hold our own against a dragon.
Velvet,
So where should we go next, Fee?
Northgand. There's a big Earth Pulse point north of Helivis.
Works for me. Eisen?
We can leave whenever you want. Doesn't matter to me.
And I'm all set. Let's make our way to the harbor.
When I say prayers, I don't mean outright worshipping. All I'm talking about are earnest thoughts and feelings directed at you.
I see. So I'm already receiving prayers then.
Dude, I love their relationship. Like, I also like Velvet's character development. At the beginning of the game, she was such a hard ass. I mean, the very, very beginning of the game, she was really hiccuping again. Good lord, she was very sweet and loving and whatever. Then after she was betrayed, understandingly so, she was, you know, hateful to everybody. I do think she lasted a little longer than I would have, just because, well, everyone else lasted longer than I would have as well. Because if I was around someone who was openly like that mean and selfish about what they were doing, I'd have left their ass a long time ago. Just being honest about it. But I mean, she took a while to change. But I think it was that scene where she was yelling at Eleanor because of what Dipstick did to Laphicet, her brother Laphicet. I think that's I think that was probably one of the major turning points for her, and she's now a lot more her old self. She's by no means 100% the old Velvet, but still, she I don't know. She's turning into her old self slowly, at least towards certain beings or people or whatever. I don't know what that is, but I claim it for the Devil Joy Empire because she's, you know, so much nicer to Fee than she was when they first got there. You know, keep your mouth shut has turned into, you know, him being very dependable in her mind. It really doesn't matter, you know, they're gonna get what they're gonna get, but still, I like it. I don't know. I'm rambling. Leave me be. That's what I do.
Our next target is north of Helivis, near the Faldi's ruins. In light of everything we know, I'd say it's highly likely we'll find a Therian there.
Let's hope.
Then we should make our first stop, Port Helivis.
With the mischief we got into last time, getting into the city might prove difficult.
Benwick, how are things in Helivis right now?
That shipping guild that used to handle our mooring is pretty much toast. But for some reason, the Abbey isn't watching the port as much as they once were. Unfamiliar ships have been hauling in relief supplies, so if we pose as one of the transport ships, I think we can slip in. And if we divert some supplies to an unofficial channel, we might be able to secure a new mooring partner.
Smuggling in relief supplies for our own disaster. Cheeky bastards, aren't we?
It's what'll get us in.
That much is true. It's a plan.
Roger. I'll get right on it.
Benwick is cool, even though he's quote-unquote just a secondary
Hey,
character.
Eleanor,
A lot of secondary
Abby
characters are
accesses
very,
don't
very
find each other
forgettable. They
Molecule
live up to their
today.
name. They're just
You mean
secondary
something
characters.
besides
But I
our
mean,
oaths?
Benwick is actually pretty cool. I like him.
Formula that grants you power in exchange for binding you to a rule.
He serves a
right?
purpose. It's
Yes.
like
Well, that is
Dial
simplifying it a
and
bit.
Kurogane.
When Molecule
Sure, they're
was
secondary
human
characters, but they
prayers,
actually serve a purpose. So it's
bestowed
pretty
their
cool that they
blessings
weren't
upon
written out of the
people and
continuity
nature.
altogether. And that them
Eisen told
being
me that
here
we
is
Malachim
somewhat
grow
forgetful,
stronger when
because you will
humans
kind of
pray
forget
to
that they're here
us.
from now and then.
Prayers and
But at the same
blessings?
time, when they show up,
I've
it's like,
never
oh
heard of
yeah,
that.
kind of thing.
used to
And they
think the same way
actually
as the other
serve for more
exorcists.
than a
Malachim
purpose
are
more
merely
than
tools
just.
that allow us the use of arts.
Yeah.
Oh look,
that's
the
what I
lizard and the
figured.
armor
know
suit are
that
still
is
here.
different.
Like they actually do
The
stuff.
exorcists all worship him. They have faith in his mighty power. And not only that, the people of this nation pray to the Empyrean for salvation, just as Artorias instructs them.
Ah,
Yo, she didn't call him
I
Lord.
get it now.
See the wheels turning, do you, kiddo? Huh?
Artorias founded the Abbey within the existing Church of the Empyreans, so that he could direct the people's thoughts towards Innominat, so that even while they lionize Artorias as their savior, they are made aware of Innominat's presence behind him.
Everyone starts believing in Innominat. The prayers of the entire world go to him, becoming his power.
After the centuries-long decline of Empyrean worship, he becomes stronger than anyone today could imagine. The pieces do fit.
Oaths, prayers, blessings, the demon blight. So much in this world is affected by matters of the heart. They hold magical power, both effective and meddlesome.
We are truly going up against the rest of the entire world, aren't we?
Don't
Fuck
get
'em.
so troubled, Eleanor. I'm gonna do my best to get stronger, so believe in me. I am a Moloch after all.
Take that
Oh,
collar off your
Seth.
neck.
You've become so brave so quickly.
Have I?
But you're still cute when you get embarrassed.
Hey, why is your face so red?
Huh? My face isn't red.
I ate tomatoes, Mom. Leave me be. So if it's like, do what? Oh, it's another letter.
Hey, Eisen. What's it feel like to get a letter?
I don't feel anything, nor do I want or need to. There's no joy in receiving these things.
Huh? Why not?
Don't be so shocked. Look, it's just an invoice from the Turtles. What's the big deal anyway? Do you wish you get letters too?
Aizen's such a dick.
But
I
don't
don't
have
care.
any
There's no
letters
joy in
from
getting
letters,
these. He
too.
thought he was talking
Let
about
alone
his
anyone who
letters
sent
from his
me
sister.
any.
Laufey said, I've got a letter for you.
What? Really? Who could it be from? The sender is... Bienfu?
Yup. You got a letter from yours truly.
Bienfu's such a
Wanting
trip.
someone to
He's
send
funny.
you a letter right about now, so I wrote one up for you. What do you think? You're happy, right?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Bienfu.
I'll even read it for you.
Oh, God.
Dear Moloch Laufeyset, I hope that this letter finds you in good health and high spirits. Thankfully, I'm doing well myself, with no major changes to report.
Bienfu's taking all this so seriously. It's so rare to actually see him like this.
Bien.
I've been
I love
spending my days
Bienfu's
ironing
little
Magilou's outfit,
cry
sewing
of
her
sadness.
buttons, and washing her hat and tremendously long socks. Recently, however, I made the mistake of remarking to her that she might not have been quite as slender as she once was in her younger
Ooh,
years.
Bienfu.
She hung me upside
No.
down from the roof in the middle of the
Bienfu.
cold.
Do not ever. Hey, anyone listening to this, do not ever tell a woman, hey, you might be getting a little fat, or you're not as slim as you used to be. Don't do it.
There's the Bienfu we know and love.
But all you wrote about in that letter was yourself. And you even read it out loud yourself.
That's okay. Thanks, Bienfu. It feels nice to get a letter.
That's so kind of you to say. I think I might cry again.
Oh, Bienfu. Bienfu. Another Class 4 Highland jerk?
We've loaded everything bound for Helaviz. With that much trade, I doubt anyone will suspect us.
Any idea who can give us cover for docking?
Not anyone in particular, but recently the power and influence of the Helaviz Fishermen's Guild has caught my eye.
The Fishermen's Guild, huh? Let's bring them some extra relief supplies. Fuel, drink, and as for the drink...
12-year-old amber draft. The sailors of Helaviz have an eye for the stuff.
You heard that from Dial, I take it. He's got a sharp eye.
He took a bottle in payments, but I say we turn a blind eye to it. We thought we were the best at this kind of thing, but having him around has been a real eye-opener.
Okay, but tell him if he takes a second, he'll pay for it. Eye for an eye.
Aye, aye. I'll keep an eye on him so that he doesn't sneak off with another bottle.
Yeah, see, he thought he got away with it, but they didn't know. Dom may be a demon, but I don't mind having him around. Listen to me, praising a demon. Is that too sacrilegious even for a pirate? It's kind of cool because, like they just said, we thought we were the best at this, but he's, opened our eyes. Dial's really good at telling this type of stuff. He was a pirate too, after
We
all.
can make for Helaviz whenever you want.
That was fast.
If we weren't hard workers, we wouldn't be sailors.
Eleanor! Oh, what's wrong, Kamoana?
She said she had a dream about her mom.
When Mommy saw me, she said I looked scary.
that she didn't want a scary little girl like me.
Your mother
You're
would
not even
never
touching
say
your
that,
face. What
sweetheart.
exactly are you wiping, kid?
But how can you be sure?
Because you don't look scary. You actually look cute.
Well, how do I put it? I know because I
Like-
know.
You're just lying to make me feel better.
Like, seriously, just tell her she's not ugly. Just tell her she's cute.
Aw, Kamawana, don't cry.
Yo, I forget who exactly it was. Never mind.
Oh, this is the part I hate about little kids.
Velvet.
I'm not a little kid. I hate you, Velvet. I hate
That's
you.
right. Let it all out.
Stop it. Stop it.
You see, this is what I don't get. She says stop it. Stop what? Stop hugging her? She's not pushing her off.
She didn't want me.
I don't understand. The only problem I have with Kamawana, you know, her voice is her voice. I've mentioned that before. Who gives a shit? But
She managed to cry herself to sleep.
the only problem I
They're
have with
not rational
Kamawana is the fact that again she's
Sometimes you
supposed to
just
be
gotta let 'em cry it
she's
out.
supposed to be very
You
much
seem
near
used to
Locus's
it.
age,
I guess
and
you
he's a
could say
Moloch,
that.
whatever. But she's
Well, he
so
usually kept himself together when he was younger.
childish. Unless I'm wrong, maybe
When
she
he was
is like
young,
6
well,
or
he
7.
had
But I
times like
swear to
this every
God,
now
I've said it
and then.
before. She's like 10. I've never met
on
a
that
10-year-old.
note,
I've
let's
never
take
heard
off
of a
while we
10-year-old
can.
that gets like that. She's not old, okay? Let's not be
My
stupid, but
liege,
she's too
Dial.
old
I leave Kamawana
to,
in your care.
I'll do what I can.
be like that at
But
every
kids
turn.
as sweet and honest as her are harder to deal with than corrupt bureaucrats.
I just wish I knew how old she was, I guess. I'm gonna
No
probably...
replacement for a mother.
I probably won't because I'll forget. But I'm gonna try and look that up. I'm gonna try to remember to look that up. And then if she is like 6, I'll just shut the hell up about it from now on. Sound good? I mean, I should shut the hell up about it anyway.
I do hope Kamawana isn't
Bruh,
crying
you guys
anymore.
sailed a continent away. If she's still crying, she's just gonna cry.
Yeah. Shush.
How long is it going to be before you send in another exorcist to replace Lady Teresa?
With these demons clamoring at our gates, none of us feel safe anymore.
Then leave.
You have our deepest sympathies, but we were sent here on a different mission.
That's what the last exorcist who came here said before leaving for the north. What could be up there that's worth all that attention?
And of course, he had to take a step forward. Did y'all notice that? I noticed that.
For what happened with Medusa, are we?
That is not the case. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have business to attend to.
Yo, all I'll say is check out that name, Medusa, and see if you can kind
So
of
the
think of what
exorcists are just passing through town
what kind of
heading
person
straight
she's
north.
gonna be.
Odd.
Anything that we can talk about? What the hell? I didn't want
Ever since the calamity showed up, everything's just gone to pot, I say.
Calamity?
gone to pot.
What do you mean?
I mean the demon who barged in and made a mess of our fair city. She's a nasty creature of pure evil, with an arm that eats anything that gets in her way.
Haven't you heard of her? The calamity's been rampaging across the whole kingdom, not just here. Scant few have seen her and survived.
Huh. You don't say.
After the calamity raised our ships and our port, the shipping guild fell apart, and our trade routes got poached by other ports. It's bad. The town relies on trade to make ends meet.
People are abandoning the city, and our streets are no longer safe. Not to mention the demon blight spreading again. Just the other day, a little kid turned into a demon. Just like that. What a world! What a world!
What have the exorcists been doing during all of this?
Well, Lady Teresa was in charge of this region, but she came up short against the calamity and got a fat demotion for her troubles. Several new exorcists have been reassigned here, but once they arrive, they all traipse right off to the ruins up north.
This has to be Medusa's fault. If she hadn't gone and done something so stupid...
Medusa?
That's enough. This isn't something for outsiders to know.
Are you serious? Bruh, you just spent a good amount of time explaining everything about this shit. And then when you get to that part, no, that's just too much to ask for. Nah, you guys just want to hold it off so we can get a surprise in a couple of minutes. Well, it's going to be more than a couple of minutes, but relatively soon. Probably like 2 episodes from now, if not 1.
I'm also curious about this Medusa woman.
The ruins part makes sense, since the Earth Pulse point might be there. But why do you care who Medusa is?
Just a hunch. Something tells me she's worth looking into.
You're not gonna look into this Calamity chick? She sounds like a real terror.
Yeah, I think I'll pass. I already know plenty about what makes her tick.
Spoiled!
All right, Madam Eleanor? Don't let those people get you down.
I'm fine. Thank you for your concern. But could you not do that thing where you blow air on me to dry my tears?
All right, I'll just pat your head then.
That won't be necessary either. But really, things are in a terrible state.
The town burned, the guild ruined, the abbey...
Terrible state. She must mean Texas. LOL. No, I'm from Texas. I like Texas. Leave me alone.
Being upset.
No hateful comments in the comment section talking about how I suck a fat Joe just because I talk shit about Texas jokingly.
How so?
I'm going back to Texas, baby. Y'all don't understand.
The bountiful northern seas provided plenty enough fish to sustain their trade. But Flamestone gave them an easy way to get rich. And once they got a taste, they abandoned their old craft.
And now they're paying the price. But I've heard that the cooling temperature
I mean, dude, if they have been fishing for so long,
making fishing much more difficult.
They should very easily be able to get back into it, so what's the problem?
Enriching the waters where it melts. The fish should be more plentiful than ever.
I suppose you may have a point.
We're ones to talk after what we did, but taking the easy path, then complaining as soon as it gets hard, that seems...
Spoiled, yes.
I'd say pathetic.
You said it, Laphicet.
I think my appetite's getting a little overindulgent, too.
That's not a bad thing. Just means you're healthy.
I thought he was going to say, just means you're alive.
In this season. Should I ask Benwick to fish some up?
Yeah, and some normal octopuses, too.
Octopi? And nope, there's Velvet. She's just got that smile on her face.
Us, isn't it?
Well, we've been waging war with the Abbey everywhere we go, and now we're about to take it to a new level.
If we pull the next Therian off of the Earth Pulse point, it'll likely be Kamoana's village all over again.
The same devastation?
Ooh. I wonder if there's something worse than Calamity that they can call us.
This is no laughing matter.
People turn into demons.
She didn't laugh, she just said, ooh.
Malevolence. It's not like they're entirely innocent. But if there's someone out there who's being forced to act as Inominat's mouth, like Kamoana was, isn't saving them the right thing to do?
I cannot argue with that, but...
You don't have to worry. I'm the one who will devour the barrier. And I'm the one who will do what needs to be done.
Talk to me, baby. Or buddy, whatever.
Demon attacks have ground trade to
Yo, did we get into any fights in this episode? We didn't. This is just another episode of conversation.
Are you a
Because I'm going to have to
fisherman
end it
too?
here soon.
Aye. This town got swept up in the recent trade boom. But back when I was a young lad,
this dude on the right isn't a Bloodwind because he doesn't have the scarf. That dude on the left is. So I guess they just have casual conversations. Maybe homie wants to join the Bloodwings.
The town grow. But a lot of people weren't so happy with the guild.
It's too bad everyone couldn't just work together.
Once money gets involved, people change. That's true no matter what age you live in. The people know it's the ones making the money who lead the charge. But we follow anyway. It's human nature. I hope everyone changes their minds once we start rebuilding. But who knows what will happen.
I do, because I played this game before. You suck. If Demon Blight keeps spreading like this, it won't matter how hard we try to rebuild. Nah, we'll find a way to make it happen. I'm well connected, so I'll be able to get my hands on the dosh we need. No problem. So what the hell was it? You're fired, bruh. Holy shit. Talk to me.
Hey, do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Sorry, I'm busy. Try someone else.
Excuse me. My name is Eleanor, and I'm an exorcist on patrol with the Abbey. I was wondering if I could solicit your honest opinion about how this town is being run.
Oh, I didn't realize there was an exorcist with you. Yes, please tell the Abbey we want Lady Teresa back. Her governance was strict, it's true, but at least we could live in safety. Now, all the exorcists run off to the Faldi's ruins and leave us here in the lurch. They value some dusty.
Yeah, I don't know why the hell I'm
fallen
doing this,
ruins
by the way,
over
the little
lives of
screen
the good,
rotation thing, but I'm not
hardworking
rotating it
citizens
super
here.
fast, so you guys
It's
shouldn't be getting
just
sick or
wrong.
anything.
We've always
Unless
been
you are, in which
cooperative
case,
to
go
the
see a
Abbey's
doctor.
demands, and now this is what we get in return.
I see. The Abbey appreciates your, candor. I'll pass your comments on to my superiors.
Which is literally everybody, because you suck at life. Yo, Expedition's back! Give me my shit. Perfect! Wine, mole, meat, and Princess Story Collection. You better get out there and give me that daggone
First
attachment,
it was
I know
the
that.
sailors, and then even a small girl caught the demon blight. I was sure it was going to start spreading through this town as well, but then, after that incident, it just went poof and disappeared. I guess I was expecting a little more after hearing how contagious it was. I wonder what really causes it. Who
Cocaine?
knows? I heard of this one village in Eastgand where everyone caught it at once. It wiped out the entire town. I hope the Abbey develops a cure quickly. I can't wait for the day where we can live without fear.
Why don't you make that day today, my dear? You never have to be afraid. There's no reason to fear it.
Are you a friend of hers? Yeah, she used to live just down the road from me. Medusa raised her.
Bruh, this town, this is literally the whole town, so where the hell do y'all actually all live? That's like a church, and this is like a... That's an inn, isn't it? That's not an inn, it's like a tavern or something.
Once Diana caught the demon blight, the damned Abbey
Yeah, but no, where the hell do y'all
like a
live?
rat.
Velvet, cover yourself, you look
I
ridiculous in
felt
this snow.
just terrible, but I suppose there wasn't much else to be done with her. But Medusa, she hated the Abbey for what they'd done, so she barricaded herself inside the sanctuary. She just kept on screaming, all like, demons have feelings too.
What happened after that?
I wouldn't have been surprised to see her executed, but luckily, she was spared that much. An exorcist
What the
taught
hell are you
God who was
talking
about to
about?
cut her down, said, "Don't kill her. She's receptive."
Receptive, huh?
I think that's their way of referring
How would
to
it be
her
a bad
deep
thing for her to be
faith.
executed, so to speak?
Before
She's
all
obviously
this,
pissed
she
off and
was a
depressed.
real devout lady.
That was
And
certainly
y'all don't seem to
kind
give a
of them.
damn, so...
Medusa really
I mean, if
cherished
she
her
wanted
daughter.
to die,
Can't much
it's
blame
not
her
too
for
terrible.
blowing up like that.
I mean,
But the
yeah, shut the fuck up
Abbey,
because it
they
is,
don't
but at
care
the same
so
time,
much about feelings,
for her to
reasons,
just
all
live in
that
continual
matters to
hatred,
them.
that's a question, y'all.
They
That's a
don't
question I'm
take
not actually
kindly to
asking, but that's a
people
question.
disrupting their
What would be
own.
worse, to live and feel that fear, that pain, that hatred forever, or just be like, ah, screw it, just stab me? Y'all better talk.
If you go north from Hellebes, you'll come upon the Faldi's ruins, which are Abbey property. Mainly, it's used as a checkpoint for hauling ore that's extracted out of Mount Killerhouse. But between you and me, I hear the Abbey also uses it as a prison camp.
A prison camp? Are they capturing demons?
Heavens no! The
You know what?
demons
It's
they
kind
come
of
on site.
weird.
No, these prisoners are human criminals. Not long
But,
ago, this woman killed someone and locked herself
because it's got nothing
up
to do
in
with
the
this game, but again,
sanctuary.
in Tales of
I
Hysteria,
heard she got hauled off to the
I
camp.
don't believe there
Why do
was
you
a
think the
snowy
Abbey would
area
use
that
the
we went to.
ruins for a prison
In fact,
camp?
I'm pretty sure
Who
there wasn't
knows?
one.
Maybe they need a place to deal out their harshest punishments. The Abbey's not known to be forgiving, after all. But these are just nasty rumors I heard. Of course, I don't believe a word of it.
She's like, please don't send the Abbey after me to kill my face.
I can't believe the demon blight has spread into the city.
Yo, it's Orthro and
Scary
Russ.
Well, the one who caught it was a little
Or
girl.
Russ, I don't
They were
know,
able to
whichever
deal
one
with
that
her
is.
Before anything bad happened. But the problem was that the demon girl's mother tried to hide her.
That's only human nature.
These are dangerous times. We dare not let our emotions control us. One person's selfishness could endanger the entire community.
Oh, right.
Thankfully, an upstanding citizen noticed something suspicious and reported the child to the Abbey. But the mother went mad and killed him in retribution. And what makes it all the more lurid is, I heard the man she killed was a fellow she was actually thinking about marrying. The daughter had been dead set against her mother remarrying. You can taste the irony.
That's horrible.
She had it coming. If there's anything worse than demons, it's people who can't control themselves.
So, Diana was a
What a
god-turned demon
dick
who was killed
thing
by an
to say.
exorcist.
and her mother Medissa hated the Abbey for it. And the Abbey is using the Faldi's ruins up north as a prison camp.
It's a lot like what happened to Kamawana, isn't it?
It's natural for a mother to love her own child. To make that a crime.
What I'm curious about is the use of the word receptive to describe Medissa.
So long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. If our interpretation of that ancient book is right, it likely means she's receptive to Inominat's power.
Meaning they brought Medissa to those ruins where there's an Earth Pulse point, and then they made her into a Therian.
That would certainly put all the pieces together, yep. Plus, if this Therian the Abbey created already hates them, that's all the better for us.
Yeah, I imagine she'd be willing to work with us. Although, it sounds almost too easy. Did I jinx it? I just jinxed it, didn't I?
Probably, but we won't find out until we try.
True. Let's head for the ruins.
And don't worry, you totally jinxed it.
Ain't nobody worried about it. I want to go over there and get that Geo tree, though, so that's what I'm going to do. Pick up the yak crap. Oh, sorry. Tarnished silver coin times 3. I'm going back over this here and get us that Geo tree so we can write our Geo board around this city. Because, you know, I don't know. I haven't been using the Geo board in this series so far as much as I thought I would. And obviously, I know I've only got him a couple times, but I mean, usually it's legit. As soon as I get the Geo board, I'm writing that stupid thing the whole time. Like 100% the whole time. I just haven't been doing that. I've just been running around. Maybe it's because I is a stupid head, or I just don't see the merit in it. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, I'm gonna have to end this episode here. So, thank you all for watching as always. My name is Ray, and I will see you all next time for part number 49. Tales of Berseria, but until then, goodbye everybody!